terrific ability to improvise, and that means when the first read's not there, how quickly can you go through your progressions? Can you hang in there and take it?
In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Throwing first play is Pickett. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 7 catches, 94 yards, and a score.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
First carry for Elijah Mitchell. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Here's Pickett. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They give up the middle to Akers. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run on first down with Akers. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Mitchell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Pickett. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Pickett now on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. 2nd and 4. Pickett. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Charger 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Pickett back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. So this defense, they gave up some yards on this drive, but bottom line, they came up with a sack when it mattered.
And we know that every down counts, but let's be honest about it. People focus on third down as a real key down in any drive, any situation. And they took full advantage of third down there and made a play.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Right side to Watson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that or what?
They've gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Broncos are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? You can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. On third down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Tua going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we reach intermission here at a low. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Tua going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Pickett back to the air on second down. It's complete to Mitchell. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Pickett right back to the air again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. His throw incomplete.
Oh, at the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Pickett, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills. The #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And all the way home for a Broncos score. yards. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. That's taken in by Watson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete to Slayton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Again, it'll be Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped it.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Darius Slayton from 10 yards out. And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air on first down with Pickett. On the move to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Dave Owe able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. L.A. readies for its next possession. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner is a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise. To a hit, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And can you believe this? A big mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and they're a point away from tying this thing up. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Tua. Caught by Dulcich. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. They'll run out of the gun with Akers to about the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards is the pickup against 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 coming up.
On the ball.
Here's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tua to throw. Gets this to Waller. And he'll be brought down, still a yard or 2 short even of the first down. So things looking bleak here. They've got to convert on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Watson making the catch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Tagovailoa. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show.